On it. Okay. Oh no. I need to get a better monitor.
Am I introducing? Welcome back to Frank's Unsolicited Advice. I am Bree. Happy Wednesday. I am here with my lovely co-host, Frank and June. How are you guys doing on this lovely Wednesday?
Doing great. It's Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Right, June? Wow.
Yeah, dude. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
I did that. I was joking.
It's awesome.
Okay, I said it as a joke. Okay.
Awesome, dude. Let's get it. Let's rock. All right,
I hope everyone has a good May 5th. And drink your margaritas and your tequila. I can't drink that stuff, so have fun.
Are you drinking anything at all?
Water.
High quality H2O.
I got water too.
I'm drinking a water tonic.
Okay. So I'm live on Facebook. I decided to do it. I wasn't going to do it, but I said, F it, let's do it. I'm excited. Had a little rough week at the beginning, but it's turning around good. So I'm happy to be here.
Same for me.
Yes, it was very emotional to a certain extent. I don't know what's wrong.
Same for me.
I think it's the whole retirement thing. If you listen to my last two podcasts, you would know that I'm definitely going through something because it's not the normal stuff. But
well, I'm giving you a virtual hug because I'm here for you.
Thank you. But
June, you're gonna give him a hug.
He gonna give me the head.
I'll give you a hug. As a matter of fact, I got something for you, man, but I ain't gonna show you.
Okay.
No, show him. I want to
Really?
see it. I'm nosy. I want to see.
You really want me to show him right now?
I don't know what it is.
I'm saying that you want me to show him? Okay, I'll show him before the show's over.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's wait to the end.
All right.
You come back.
Okay.
Because it's downstairs anyway.
Well, I mean, hey, listen, it's a good day. We're here. We're above ground, right? But what up, man? So what's good with you, bro? I heard you was at a debt meeting today doing some debt function stuff.
I was, man. It's a good thing there was only 95 degrees out there. I was in full type 3 uniform and, extreme zero wind. So
did you die though?
R.I.P. Hey.
Yeah, it was super hot though, man. A good time though, man. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. Hold on, Alexi. Hold on, don't go nowhere. It's always a good time though, man, to spend with these future sailors and the recruiters and stuff. Cause like you said, man, maybe because I'm retiring, so I look at things a little bit different, right?
Dude,
like,
I'm telling you, this is like I'm talking about. There are times I get nostalgic as hell. I get so reminiscent about the back in the days, and I start looking like, oh my god, like it's like it's all coming to an end if it doesn't, if I don't hit that 8 this summer, and it's like, wow, what am I gonna do? But anyways, that's a whole nother conversation for another podcast. We could probably do that this weekend. Well, Bree, what we got to talk about today? I mean,
and real quick, Frank, hey, before we go, if anybody's listening live right now, invest in Dogecoin. Let's get our money up. Let's go. All right, bro. Let's go.
Dogecoin to the moon.
Okay. So our first topic that we have is the 2021 NFL Draft first round recap. Okay. So fun fact, I was drunk last Thursday with Frank on Zoom.
We were there. And then
no, just you were there. Just you were there.
Well, I'm talking about the other. Oh yeah, I was there, but other people were there too. I slept like a champ that night.
Oh my gosh, what?
Like a champ.
So I'm looking at my paper and I don't even know what I wrote. So I'm trying to read out what I wrote.
Was it for me when they've drafted Najee Harris? She was crazy. Just like, oh my gosh, oh God, thank you, GB.
I started crying.
Oh my God.
She did. But the funniest part about it was after the Jets picked their pick, who was it? Zach Wilson or whatever his name is?
Zach Wilson. I was like, do we need to write that down to discuss it?
And I just, June, I was dying. Like I just saw Kevin Hart live or Eddie Murphy's Delirious for the first time. I was weak. I was in this. She got it recorded and she put out like a quick reel on her Insta story.
And he was laughing so hard for like 5 minutes straight. And he was like, I can't fuck with you. And I was like, are you drunk? He said, I took one shot and I feel tipsy.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, bro, when she said that, should we even talk about it? I was like, no.
Jets, but we did write it down. we did write him down for a specific reason. Okay, so the first thing that I wrote down was
Yeah, go ahead. I got to get the door. Go ahead.
The Jacksonville Jaguars selected Trevor Lawrence, quarterback. Clemson. Do you have any thoughts on that, Jim? About the dogs barking?
I didn't hear anything because
The dogs, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The dogs, they over there barking their butt off. That's Brooklyn. That's only one. All right, go ahead. Ask this question again. Take two.
So I said the Jags selected Trevor Lawrence, first round pick. I asked June how does he feel about that. And I think we all knew that they were going to do that.
I 100%. I mean, Juice. I'm about to say, hey, June, what do you think? But shoot, me living here in Jacksonville, they need some type of hype down here. Duval, that gets a little old after a while. So I need some type of action behind that Duval. So Trevor Lawrence is gonna be out here. Nikki, what's up? I don't know. I would have been okay with Lawrence, or I would have been okay with old buddy that went to the Jets.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, but you already knew they were going with Lawrence. I mean, he was all over the place. And
did you see the memes of him talking about after 72 days in Jacksonville, he had the 904, whatever the zip code is,
and the grills.
Yeah. Hey, that had me laughing, bro. I was like, these dudes is going in. I think Sunshine going in is good. I mean, again, you could bring the best players to organization. If the team isn't ready for that player to be great or to lead that player to be great, they're not going to be great. It's still going to be basura. They're going to be trash. So let's see what happens. This upcoming, and say Urban Meyer's a quarterback whisperer. So we'll see.
So also, he's never lost a game in high school or at Clemson.
Well, he about to lose some games now. Welcome to the NFL, buddy.
Oh man, they were like, "Hey, yeah, that's what they said. That he never lost a game."
Hey, he gonna be like this. He probably cried. They take his first load. And it's I wonder who they play in the first season, the first game out of season.
The schedule comes out next week.
Yep.
2 days from today.
We're gonna talk.
Pretty excited, man. Pretty excited.
Yes, me too.
So we did write down Zach Wilson, but not because he got drafted. We wrote him down for Donkey of the Day because he said at the end of his little speeches, Jets going to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God. Yes. Come on, he didn't say that.
He said, yes, so he did. You can't steal Donkey today because that's 105.1. I don't want to get sued by Charlamagne. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Dummy of the day.
Dummy of the day. And no, Josh Casey, I said Urban Meyers.
Rookie mistake.
He said, yeah, I'm excited to go to the Jets so we can win the Super Bowl. The crowd went quiet. Like the whole crowd was like,
literally.
They was like,
and the person holding the mic was just like, and Frank was like, did he really just say that? I said, yo, did you write that down?
Oh my God.
I looked at him and then the girls, whoever was holding the mic interviewing him was like, bro, you serious? Win a Super Bowl? The Jets wouldn't win the Super Bowl if they went to the Super Bowl and the team forfeited. Like they still wouldn't win. That's how bad it is. It's not happening. That's how that sailed.
I don't know. I mean, we talked about the Jets, and I still believe about and agree with what we spoke about a couple of weeks ago. Getting rid of Darnold and picking up old buddy. It's still the same Jets. It's just a different last name on the jersey.
Yeah, that's it. I want to see what Sam Darnold does down there in Carolina. That's what I want to see. I want to see him go down there and ball out, and then I could look back at the Jets and be like, dummies. Yeah. That's why I play in Jersey. Get out of here. Just be quiet. There's nothing New York about you except when you played in the 60s. What else, Bree?
Okay, then we have the 49ers select Trey Lance. Good pick.
I think that's good for them. You know, I was saying Jimmy G's problem is, and like Ralph says, that the best ability is availability. And when you're not available, you can't win games. A franchise can't depend on you. So they're going to move on from you. Jimmy, I remember when Jimmy got traded from the Patriots. And I remember I went to see Jimmy Ty at headquarters. I was up there and I said, let me stop in there and see Jimmy. And I said, Jimmy, what are you going to do? They got rid of, everybody's making this big deal because Belichick well, they made Belichick get rid of Jimmy. He said, well, never know. Every time we get rid of a player, there's something about him that we get rid of him for. And here you are. Yes, he went to the Super Bowl, but did he win? No. Next season, he's hurt. He hasn't been the same since. So, I mean, hey, I think it's good for him. I hope he does.
What do you think about Lance's experience, though? I mean, he's coming in with just 12 months under his belt. Do you think that's going to play a factor into going into the season?
I think an adjustment will happen. I think you got to give him that grace period. But I'm a firm believer. If you got the skills, you got the skills. At the end of the day, not everybody has talent. And if you have that talent, it doesn't matter when you come in the game, you're going to shine. If I'm not saying, I think Patrick Mahomes had more time than him under his belt playing. He sat behind Alex Smith for almost a whole year, but he showed up. And granted, he has a good team and he has a good organization, but he showed up. Look at Joe Burrows. He's over there in the Bengals, was doing his thing before he got hurt, playing good, had good stats. The team just sucks. So I think will there be an adjustment phase? Yeah, of course. It's the NFL. I never, everybody said things get a lot faster in NFL from college. So we'll see how it goes for him. But I think he has a good squad. He does. They have good receivers, decent running backs, a great defense. He's set up to play, to be able to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we have Falcons select Kyle Pitts. Now, I will say that man looks so pissed that he got selected by them. But a lot of people were saying that, like, after I said that, remember, I was like, yo, why he looks so bad?
Yeah,
and then I get on Facebook, everybody was like, yo, why he looks like he's not happy.
Because, these guys, let's just be honest. You want to get drafted, you want to go to a team, and you see these teams struggling, you're like, the last thing you want to do is go to this one place, right?
I would rather you go to the Falcons and the Jets. So I'm happy that they picked
Oh, yeah.
So,
that way.
I'll tell you what, man, when I remember when I became a rink, right? C story. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh, what station you want to go to? I said, I'll go to any station in the Bronx except White Plains Road. And he retired as senior chief. He was an EMN 1. And he looks at me, he goes, you're going to White Plains Road. I said, nah, don't want to do it. That station was failing, bro, like failing bad. And I remember bumping into Mass Chief Nelson Santiago. He was an NC1 at the time on his last look. And he goes, I talked to him, I'll tell him the story. I had a Sunday shipper. So I'm at the Burger King in Fort Hamilton. And I'm talking to him and he tells me, he says, Frank, he goes, AO2, listen, if you go and it fails, then it's not on you because it's been failing. But if you go and it wins, you come out of there looking like a god. And it did. It worked out. So, hey, you never know. He might go there and it's not a bad situation, though. You got Julio Jones. You have, who's the other receiver? Ridley. You got, Matty Ice ain't that bad. He's only 2-3 years removed from the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'd rather him go to the Pats, but the Pats need a better quarterback anyway. So let's go.
The next one, I wrote down some that we really don't have to talk about because they're not really like important people or important teams, in my opinion. But the next one is the Eagles select Devontae Smith. No, I'm not saying that was not important. I skipped all the other ones.
I'm about to say, damn, Bree.
No.
You talking about to piss you off, but you just go for the jugular.
No, I skipped 6 lines to hit the Eagles.
Well, so June, that's your team, bro. Let's go. Take it away.
We're going to the Super Bowl. Watch. He's gonna pull a Zach Wilson.
Is that you flying?
Yeah, fly Eagles fly.
There it is. That was me flying. That was me landing.
It's gonna go on YouTube.
With the little claws and shit. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. When we traded up, my heart was beating.
Because
my heart was beating. I wasn't even, my heart was beating because of Howie. Okay, Howie RGM, one of the worst, draft, pickers in the world. He's the worst. And I was like, man, watch him pick up some dude from Division 2 or some shit. But hey, man, I was super excited. Nah, you're right. But I mean, with Devontae Smith still being there, he would have pulled some crazy stunt like that, and I
Oh.
wouldn't have been surprised. So I mean, look what happened last year. He picked Rager over Jefferson. Jefferson having this crazy season, but or when he passed off on Metcalf and went with Aguilar. But anyway, different story. But hey, I was like super excited. They're back together, Hurts and Smith. We got a killer receiving core to include two crazy good tight ends in my opinion, Ertz and Goddard. So I'm just excited, man. I really am excited. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby.
I'm excited. I'm excited
fine,
for your
fine.
team.
Too
It was
much,
just
too
so
much.
funny. It was so funny because all the Giants fans, including my mom, thought that they were going to get him, and they're like, "No, we're going to get
Did you
Mac
see the
Jones." Like,
video?
huh?
Of the Giants fan punching the wall when they didn't get him, and the Eagles.
Oh,
It's not that serious, fam. It is not that serious. They
that
don't
was
pay our
funny.
bills. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
Hold
the
on.
wife was like, "Go upstairs right now."
you see this? She was like, "Go upstairs." I'm telling you, man. Hey, your
My
mom.
mother said, she said, well, since we fucked up, Eagles better pick Devontae Smith. And then they did, and she was like, okay, that's a good look. And then she goes, I'm anxiously waiting for New York to pick Mac Jones. And she has her fingers crossed. And I was like, you think so? She said, we need a quarterback, a tight end, defensive tackle, a janitor, a new head coach, just every goddamn thing. Fuck it, a new field too.
Yeah, throw the field in there. You might as well.
The next we have the Bears selecting Justin Fields.
I think that's a good look. I think that's good for the Bears. I think the Bears are just trying to go out there and do what they do. I mean, things are gonna change. Things are gonna be different. NFL is gonna go through some changes eventually. So you want to be that team that's gonna be primed to take it, and I think he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we have the Pats select Mac Jones.
Hey, did you see that boy run into the stage? He was so happy.
He was running. Oh my, the memes of him running.
He was running like you know how you run when you gotta take a dump and you got that turtle head poking up, but you're trying to get there fast. That's how he was looking when he was getting to the stage. It was hilarious.
They had his video side by side of that video of Bill Belichick running. And it was like, I see this run somewhere.
He was excited, yo. Excited is not the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't blame him. Listen, he's going to a good organization. He thinks he could be reviving the Pats. I just want to see the Pats get a good quarterback that they can build around. I think Cam Newton is good. I just don't know if Cam Newton is the same as old. And, let's see. He had the excuse of COVID last year and everything else. He's going to be fighting for his position now because of this Forrest Gump looking dude comes in there and takes over. He's going to be mad as hell.
Yep.
Hey, man, excited.
So my question for you guys is, do you think Mac Jones is a good backup for Cam Newton?
I think so. 100%.
He could be the starter. Tyson said he could be the starter.
Don't do Cam like that. Don't do Cam. Did you see the video? I'm gonna try to pull it up. I'm not gonna put the volume up, but did you see the video of I'm trying to find it.
I think, but just to touch up on that real quick, I think Matt Jones, backing up Cam is it's a perfect opportunity, man. I think, aside from being in the team where you fit in the most with that type of system, I think just making it to that level, man, it's just a humbling opportunity, regardless if you were backing up shit, man, you could be backing up whoever the quarterback of the Texans is going to be next year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're right, and I didn't mean to cut you off. It's like we say, when you make it, you could be that person in your couch that didn't make it, being upset that you didn't.
Yeah.
You got to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I talk trash about Zach Wilson, the Jets who win the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm with you.
No,
I'm with you.
did you guys see that video of him standing next to like all the like wide receivers that got selected?
No.
You didn't, and he looked so uncomfortable because it's just him and then like 4 black guys standing next to him, and he's like, "Hold on."
Well, that was Mac Jones.
No, that was Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Oh, let me see. Can y'all see this? Hold on, just look.
Oh, okay. I did see that one. I did. He's like, I don't even know what to do right now. I don't know what to do, guys. Oh God.
He looks so scared.
I should listen to hip hop. So, Casey, my man Josh Casey said Cam is done, and done was in caps. He said Mac Jones taking over week 1 first series.
No, highly doubt it. I think Cam is gonna ride that wave, and what's his name, and Bill is gonna let him. Bill's gonna say, "Man, ride that wave as long as you can." Now, if it comes to a point where he's losing the games, then of course, right? I mean, any coach would do that. But I think Bill Belichick made it very clear after the draft. Cam Newton is the quarterback, and there's no question about it. Next question.
I talked to Bill. Me and Bill FaceTime the other day with the dog. I had Brooklyn on my lap. He had the dog on his table, and we talked about it. He told me, he said, "Look, Cam is good. I'm gonna give Cam a shot, but if he throws 3 picks in the game again, I'm benching him." Yeah. And I said, "Go Navy." He said, "Yeah, go Navy," and that was it. And we got off the thing. Awesome. It was an awesome conversation. Bill, I miss you, bro. But nah.
Thanks.
I think I agree with you. I think Cam's gonna have it as long as Cam doesn't screw it away.
Right.
Bill does not want to throw this rookie quarterback because let's be honest, that East is still available. Mm-hmm. The East is still available. Buffalo, yes, they're great. They got your future husband on there. They have Emmanuel Sanders on there now as a number 2. So they got a good defense, but Bill's been running laps around that division for years. So we'll see, we'll see. People watch porn to get excited. Bill watches tape. I'm just letting you know what he does. He told me.
With his dog.
With his dog. He's on his boat, 6 rings, and it just
yes.
it.
So.
Oh wait! Before you get excited, he said if Cam gets benched week 1, I'm gonna need y'all to run this back. Josh, I've known you for a long time, brother. If that happens, you can come on here. We'll send you the link. You can log in and be on camera and talk your talk, brother. I tell you that. I'll send it to you. And we'll record it so the world can see it. Go ahead, Bree. Bree's taking selfies, y'all.
I am.
Oh my God.
I am. But the moment that we've been waiting for, okay, because I was right.
You was.
Who did the Steelers draft in a first-round pick?
Not Najee Harris?
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. Yes, the Steelers, we drafted Najee Harris, running back, in the first round because we need a running back more than anything. We did draft a center in the second round. So, and he's literally like a doppelganger. Did you see him? He looks Pouncey, just like Pouncey.
No, you guys did pick up afterwards. I was looking, I went through and looked at position players so I'm going to tell you what G said. G, I don't think you're watching. If anybody got his number, because I'm on live on my phone, so I don't want to take it off to hit him up. But he said that his dark horse or his bold prediction, if you want to call it, is Cowboys versus Cleveland in the Super Bowl.
When? Like
this
what
is
year?
This is coming from a Jets fan, by the way.
Yeah.
This is coming from a Jets fan, by the way.
And
this is coming from somebody
what year?
No football.
So I said, this year. So I said,
did he finish the sentence or is it a period?
No, that's what he said.
He was like, my bold prediction or my dark horses this year is going to be Cowboys versus Browns in the Super Bowl. Now, I will say this. I could buy the Browns maybe making a push. But the Cowboys? Look, Baker finally got a coach longer than one season. Baker, he's not making these stupid commercials at home with Baker, which I love, by the way. We'll see what happens, man. But he said that. I wish he was on so he could defend himself. So we could all laugh at him too at the same time.
Wow.
They might give me another phone just so I could be on Instagram on one phone and just and live on the other. You know what I'm saying? And maybe even.
But remember, we're talking about a Jets fan. We're talking about a Jets fan making a Super Bowl prediction. We're talking about a Jets fan making a Super Bowl prediction.
His quarterback did it. His quarterback said it.
So
he should have just went with his quarterback.
Mind you, he was on Zoom with us when they picked.
Oh God!
You know, he took that and ran with it. He took it and ran with it. He was like, "Oh, Zach Wilson said we're going to Super Bowl. We're going to Super Bowl. I can make Super Bowl. I could make Super Bowl predictions." He's probably gathering up some fantasy leagues right now, talking about that he's going to win.
No.
When Zach watch him, he gonna start Zach Wilson as starting quarterback in fantasy.
Let me tell you something. If you draft Zach Wilson as your quarterback in fantasy football in any round except the last pick of your round, you don't even play no more. Hang it up. Give it up. Don't do it. Don't do it because
we know that Sparkus, he's gonna draft Zach Wilson. That's gonna be his first pick. That's gonna be his first pick in his fantasy football league, and then he's gonna go to the Super Bowl. Watch him. He's gonna score. He's gonna score 30 points.
Oh God! Oh God, wait. Dude, this is how I was laughing.
Did I lie? That's gonna be so high.
Hey,
so high.
You know that Zach Wilson's getting more talk than we were supposed to give.
No.
Fargus,
again. I love you. Fargus, I love you. Watch Fargus pick everybody on the Jets for his starting lineup.
That dude's happy as that right now. He's just, Zach, if you're listening, brother, give me a shout out, or give us a shout out. I should say either one. It doesn't matter, but we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. No,
we're laughing at your fans. We're laughing at your fans.
Then you showed me that with the wide receivers. He looked so shook.
No, he looked like he's never seen black people before. That's how he looked. He was scared.
Wait. The AC ain't kicking yet.
Like, so you're not in Oklahoma no more. You're not in Utah no more.
She's not in Utah. Oh God, wait. Okay, enough. Okay, I'm gonna stop laughing at this. You got me sweating.
That's all the picks I wrote because I got drunk and went to sleep. Remember after the Steelers, I went to sleep.
That night was funny because I'm sitting here and me and Bree taking shots. Now, mind you, my shot glass is not a regular. Like this is a regular shot glass. This is regular.
His was like a 3 shots.
Like mine is like 3 shots, and I'm taking it with Bree, and Bree's like, "Let's do another shot, Frank." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, Bree, let's go." We're the only two drinking. Jamar didn't drink. G ain't drink. Nikki sure as hell ain't drink. You know what I'm saying? And no, she was drinking wine. She was drinking wine. She was. But we was ready been pounding straight liquor the whole draft. And she's over here, though, that when they picked, she was lit. Like she won the lotto, fam. You should have seen it. I should have recorded it. I should have. She was so happy. I thought she was definitely about to start.
And I really was gonna be like,
everybody.
I really was gonna like play like the snippet of our podcast where y'all were like, no, y'all are not drafting a running back in the first round.
No, we said y'all shouldn't. We said you should go offensive lineman. You said running back. I will give you that.
I feel like we got a good like center though in the second round. We got a great one. So that is do you have any first rounds that I missed that you want to discuss?
Oh, actually, no. I want to talk about other stuff. So we'll see next.
All right. Next, you want to read the next one, June?
Hold on.
I think June's lost.
Yeah, he's very lost. He was just like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Well, it ain't my fault. You missed June. You could have get on the call too. You could have been lit like us.
No, just laughing now. About Zach Wilson.
I was like,
about Zach Wilson.
I was on my lazy boy chair and on world number 8.
That's good. You deserve it.
Are we on Aaron Rodgers?
Yep, according to sources.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mm. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers, he's mocked his GM in group chats, and his teammates refer him as Jerry Cross. Jerry Cross was the Bulls GM at the time. Accused of messing up the entire team. But what do you guys think about that? Do you think do you think that's disrespectful, or do you think because he's Aaron Rodgers, he gets a bye?
I feel like group chats really shouldn't like be publicized, because I feel like a lot of people talk shit in group chats. I feel like he's not the first person and the last person to ever talk shit about somebody in a group chat.
I think we all do it.
We all do.
I think it's okay. Yes, it was disrespectful. He's the general manager of the team. He has a position. He's not the water boy. Okay. On top of that, Aaron Rodgers has been accused of being like a loner, not the best mentor or leader in the locker room. There's been times he doesn't take the hit. He'll deflect it. He's been criticized. I think that if you're not happy with the general manager, the way you do that is you go and you speak with the people of the organization. You have a Super Bowl ring. You're the NFL MVP of last season.
Yeah.
You are one of the most you up there. Top 5 active quarterbacks right now. Definitely you're in that top 5. I would say even top 3. But you haven't won a Super Bowl since I don't know when. I can't think of the time. I wasn't prepared for that. You've been to the NFC Championship 2 years in a row and lost. There's just ways about it, bro. I feel, there's always, I'm not saying you always got to take the high road, but you got to maintain your professionalism, because when you don't, you lose. In my opinion, I feel you lose some. That gives them the ammo to speak out. I do feel that people are not making such a big deal out of it like that, but I guarantee you if that was AB, if that was Juju, if that was Odell Beckham, if that was Randy Moss back in the day, a T.O. or somebody, that would have been headline news. But it's Aaron Rodgers. So it's like, he just made fun of him. And everybody goes back to talking about how, he's just frustrated with the team because they don't draft right. They don't give him what he needs. When he won the Super Bowl, he had a top 10 defense. Now he doesn't have that. Give him a top 10 defense. I feel for him, they're making excuses. Let that be Odell Beckham Jr., they would have crucified him. So, no, it is disrespectful. It is. It is disrespectful. That's just me.
I think he doesn't get a bye. And I think I'm almost tempted just to switch the dummy of the day or dummy of the week to Aaron Rodgers. I think he sets the example around the league to a lot of people that don't know him on that type of basis in that organization. Just like the people out here, like me, I don't know much about him, but I thought he was a stand-up quarterback that just handled business, but he acting the way that he acts. It definitely puts him in a more immature, unstable mindset. So if I was another team, do I want somebody that toxic in my organization? Do I want to give up that much for somebody like that when he gets upset if we run into that similar situation to put us under the bus like that? So I mean that's the type of things that would go through my mind if I was Washington looking for another quarterback, so to speak.
What was going to save him is his talent, is who he is, his name. So yes, you're right, 100%. Would I want that? A guy that's going to talk against the organization.
But you think that, I don't know, I'm sorry, my mom had called me, but do you guys think that what he was saying in the group chat was like leaked because he wants to leave the organization?
I think it was
only what he was saying, because we don't know if anybody else is talking shit. We only know if he was talking shit.
Definitely. I think it was intentional. He wants out. He wants out of the team. He said it. It's either fire the GM or I go. I see. I have a problem with this. I do, and I was thinking about this morning when I was getting ready. Let that have been Deshaun Watson before the whole scandal. They would have ate him up. Oh, who does he think he is? He's a quarterback. You just throw the ball. You don't get the comment. But this guy gets to do whatever he wants and say whatever he wants, and nobody's talking about it. No, he's a player. He's a player. You get paid to play. If in your contract it doesn't say you have the option to speak and get rid of the general manager if he doesn't draft the wide receivers you want, he doesn't get the defense you want to help you win. You don't have a no trade clause in your stuff. You need to shut up. And I'm not saying shut up and play, please, because don't come after me. But I'm Puerto Rican, so you can't come after me because I'm minority, just like a lot of the people. But at the end of the day, he's a player. He's a player. You don't have that in your contract. You don't have those stipulations that say I can talk that talk and be okay with it. If it was anybody else, they would have crucified him. Deshaun Watson would have got ate up. Let that been Jameis Winston, would have got ate up. Hell, let that been Derek Carr or somebody else, would have got ate up. Somebody that doesn't have Super Bowl ring and doesn't have the reputation he has on the field would have got ate up. And it's unprofessional. I think it is. I think you're not happy. You know what? You can say, look, I want to trade. I don't want to be part of this team no more. I want out. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just, yeah, like he should watch what he says. You know, anybody should. It just goes back to everybody should watch what they say, because you don't know who's watching, who's listening, who's seeing the things. So it's just like, okay, why only is what he's saying is being like broadcasted? Because if you're in a group chat,
I'm pretty sure that people chimed in, but they're not Aaron Rodgers though. That's
exactly.
He's the face of the organization.
Okay, so next.
So, hold up, but before we go past. Wait, now that you got me open and going on this, Malcolm Butler didn't start against the Eagles. Everybody wondered why he didn't start against the Eagles. Even after he left the Patriots, he still said, "Talk to Belichick." I can't answer that for you. Talk to Belichick. When they went to Brady, and Brady said, "They said, did you know?" He said, "I didn't even know that he wasn't playing until he was standing next to me on the field during a defensive take." And I'm like, "Why are you not playing?" Even Brady leaving the Patriots, which we already know because it's being documented in the books that are being written, that there was issues there. None of them still go at each other. It's still professionalism.
Yeah, because it's the business at the end of the day.
Yep, like you said, Bree. Villanova leaves the Steelers, right? Goes to the Ravens. He said it was a friendly breakup. It was an amicable breakup. It was good. But all of a sudden you get there and you start talking bad about the stuff that everybody else been chiming on. If you didn't have that same energy when you was the part of the team, when you had a voice in the team, then why are you going to do it now?
He was defending the players that everyone was talking about. Why jump in and
Exactly. No, and I agree with you. So to me, I feel like if we're going to judge one and crucify one, we need to do it to everybody. Everybody. See, look, Russell Wilson wanted a trade. He said, "I'll leave if somebody," but you don't bring it up. He doesn't, you don't hear about it, but you don't hear about it no more. It's okay. It's done. He'll go play. They'll win. They have a winning season. And then he'll probably roll out. You know, to me, it's just, I don't know. I'm not saying that players don't have a voice. They do. But don't let other not franchises, other leagues like the NBA fool you with what LeBron could do, and then you think you can do in the NFL. It's all mind games. NBA gives them a little bit so they think they have power. And when I say they, I'm talking about the minorities in the league. Oh, we're going to let you do this next so you can think you can do something. But at the end of the day, I'm the billionaire owner. So shut up and play the game. We let LeBron say whatever. It's cool. We even buy his hair plugs if he wants, but it doesn't matter. So that's all. I mean, I'm going on my shit. So anyway, I'm sorry.
So we had the lovely, iconic Terry Bradshaw chime in and say some things about Aaron Rodgers. Okay. And he says, "I do believe that while Aaron Rodgers is a phenomenal player, he has probably the worst footwork I've ever seen for a starting quarterback. He's coddled too much. He has no right to want to get the GM fired."
So in all fairness, we're talking about a quarterback for Super Bowls. I got it.
The GOAT.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers, maybe.
The GOAT before there was a Tom Brady.
You had Montana after with 4.
Terry Bradshaw.
Bree was not ready for that. You saw her eyes. She was like,
there was a meme. It was a meme that was going around, and it was like, Aaron Rodgers after he hears what Terry Bradshaw said about him. And it's like someone walking up to an old man in a wheelchair, like pushing him off the stage.
Listen, I saw that. I listened to it a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you what. I think he's fine. I think he's entitled. He has the right to say his piece. He has 4 Super Bowl rings. He's a Hall of Famer, and he's respected. Everybody knows his numbers weren't the greatest. That's fine, but he has 4 rings.
He's iconic.
And he's Terry Bradshaw. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So to me, he spoke his, and I agree to a certain extent what he's saying. I agree.
I do too. And it's not because he's Terry Bradshaw, but I do agree to what he's saying. He's coddled. Like, he has no right to try to get the GM fired.
Yeah. No, he don't. Brady didn't try to get Belichick fired. He just left. He said, I'm out. And I'm on a Super Bowl. Later.
June, do you have any chime in on the situation?
I think he's old school, and just like us, he agrees with everything we're saying. I really do think he agrees with us, and he just has the voice and that little verified check mark to put it out there on social media. But I think he just fed up. Honestly, he just fed up, and Aaron Rodgers got the business from everybody combined, from every player that's been trying to utilize their platform to get their way. I think Aaron Rodgers he summed it up and took it out on Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers ain't the only one doing that, you know?
No, he's not. He's not. What else, Bree?
Okay, so the next topic that we have is from Marcus Peters went on this podcast to talk about the Rams, of course. And I just want to play that quick little 30-second clip because I just want to see if you agree with him, okay? Let me find it really fast. I put it in the group chat, but I want to play it for you guys to hear.
It was so crazy and how you felt about it? No, I say. All right. More so because I'm at you was pissed off. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. That's how I was feeling, and I'm still feeling like that because I felt disrespected in the sense of, yeah, y'all can trade me. That's a part of the business. But 2 minutes after that, you bring in another guy, same shit I do, maybe a little bit different. If we play this compare game, I do a little bit more. That shit was disrespectful to me. If we done gone a little bit more, we had a chip year that year too. I don't think we was the problem. I don't think that we were the issue that was holding the Rams back from taking the steps where we needed to get to.
So he was talking about them trading him and getting Jalen Ramsey. And this was 2 days ago. Yesterday. The 4th was yesterday.
So look, he
said, "Fuck them," and I still feel like that.
Let me tell you something. I'm a Stephon Gilmore fan, obviously. Here we go. Ramsey's been criticized.
Yeah.
He's been his attitude. He's not always the shutdown.
Do you think Marcus Peters was better than Jalen Ramsey?
100%. Hands down.
You just hate Jalen Ramsey.
No, Tyson.
No, immediate impact. Immediate impact. Hey, when he stepped onto the other squad, immediate impact. I think he had a pick the first day. See?
Yeah, I think I'm not a big fan of Ramsey. I'll be 100% with you. I thought he talked a lot of caca. You didn't shut Brady down when they played y'all. I wish Nikki was here so she could hear this because I have time for the smoke today. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Is he good? Yeah, he's good. He's great. I think he's okay. Like Stephon Gilmore said, I don't play zone. I play man. Some people say, well, Belichick puts Stephon Gilmore on the number 2 wide receiver and puts double coverage on the number 1. It's a system. It works. Don't get mad at the player. Get mad at the coach that's making the plan up. So I agree with him. And he got to talk that talk anyways. He has to. He's a player. You know what I'm saying? That he's got to do it. I would do it, He sounded he about that life too. So I don't know. I don't know if Ramsey wants that smoke because Ramsey, you know, I told you after that, who shut who down? That whole little thing there, man, makes you wonder what's up with Ramsey a little bit. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead, bro. Just leave it alone.
2 more topics.
All right, let's go.
Don't make these short and quick. The first one is Richard Sherman says that he thinks Washington will be a place for Aaron Rodgers to do something with, that Aaron Rodgers could do something with. And he also stated that he will be ecstatic if he does return to the 49ers while on ESPN First Take this morning. Do you want to see Richard Sherman come back?
I no. Yeah, no.
Do you agree with him that you think that Washington is a great place for Aaron Rodgers?
I do. June, do not take this personal, please. But the East is open. If Aaron Rodgers goes, look what they did last year with a hobbled Alex Smith, and I don't even know who the other person was that was there.
That third string that almost beat Brady?
Heineke. Yes, him, right? Look what they, and that defense is young. Chase Young is amazing. You give him somebody like Aaron Rodgers to come in there, do his distance check, and give him hope. Yo, they're gonna play. Like, look what the Bucs did for Brady. Lights out. They're gonna play. That defense is like, oh, we're gonna go out there, and if we lose toes, we're losing it. We're going out there. My finger break.
The defense said what?
Huh? Oh. They're like, they saw rays of sunlight. It's like Jesus ascending from the heavens, right? It's you put Rodgers on the Washington football team with a top 10 defense. Hey, Washington, if you're listening, you better sell your next unborn grandchildren to get Rodgers. That's a good. I didn't think about that, Bree. That was good. As a matter of fact, you know what? I didn't think about that.
Where did he say he want to go?
Where did Rodgers say he want to go?
He ain't say where he want to go. He just want to get the hell out of the Packers.
Denver.
Oh, he did? I didn't know. So my brother said, he said San Francisco, Denver, or Las Vegas.
I think Vegas takes him out of everyone.
No. Because if you look at the stats, if you look at the stats, Carr and Rodgers about the same. Just off stats.
I don't know. I think when we talking money now, right? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be a business decision. That's what I think. And you're in Vegas. You just got there. You haven't filled the stadium at all because it's been shut down. So why not bring Rodgers in for the grand opening of the stadium?
So you said name will sell more tickets.
100%.
Yeah, it would. It would sell. You can't be wrong there. Rodgers would sell more tickets than Carr.
I don't think so.
Oh, all right. I mean, you take Carr out. I mean, who would take Carr? I mean, let's think about it. I wouldn't want Carr. You know what I'm saying? No offense, but
He ain't got no
I don't believe in the man. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just another player.
Hey, you ain't
take
no
Darnold
back
before
now.
Carr.
What's the difference? What else, Bree? What you got?
So the last topic that we're going to talk about today, me and Frank kind of discussed it a little bit while we were waiting for June to hop on. But it's about the Denver Broncos player, Jawan James. He suffered a significant, potentially ending season injury while working out in a private gym away from the club's facility. So he is out $10 million for that.
Wow.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. You know, maybe there's got to be a better way to pay these players that get hurt like that. I don't know.
Well, they're saying the reason he got hurt, well, they're not paying him because he wasn't hurt in their facility.
In their facility.
I don't think that's fair.
He did it in a private facility.
Excuse me.
He signed a 2-year deal he signed it 2 years ago, a deal that included $27 million guaranteed, although $10 million is getting taken out. He's out $10 million. So
I think, like I said, I don't think if you training in a gym, it shouldn't matter.
Versus getting hurt on a jet ski.
Yeah, jet ski or going skiing in Dubai. You should not be doing that. Like, I mean, you know better. But somebody, I mean, I think he should get paid. That's my thing, and they should have insurance for that too, June. I think you're right. The player should have a better setup, but that player should have some kind of insurance to cover him in case he gets hurt. He gets paid. Somebody before we went off on the Ramsey joint, somebody wrote. David Wilkerson wrote, "No, Marcus gets picks. No, Marcus gets picks, but he doesn't get picked on. Ramsey doesn't get the ball thrown his way unless it's Devontae Adams."
I think they'll rather throw it against Ramsey than they would against Peters.
I agree. I seen Ramsey get burnt before. I mean, Me too. Let's not play like he don't get burnt. I've seen him get burnt by a tight end or something. So let's not. Again, I'm not a big fan of his. I think he's overrated. He ain't doing. Stephon Gilmore is different. Like that touchdown pass that Metcalf caught on Gilmore last year was the first touchdown he's allowed, I think, in 2 years. That's crazy.
It is.
That's bananas. Yeah, he was hurt last year. I mean, look at the cat. Look at the when he defended that pass against the Jaguars in the AFC Championship when he jumped up and knocked the ball out, and the receiver would have had it. If he would have missed that receiver would have took it to the house, and he did it. So I mean, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Anyway, what's up, Bree? Are we good with that? Or are we done?
Yep, that is all we have. Hopefully, we have a lot more hot topics from later on this evening into next.
I have one more real quick. I'm sorry. I meant to.
We did?
Yeah, I do have one more. So I was getting ready this morning, and they were talking about how Brady said he would give up 2 Super Bowls to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl. What would you give up to have an undefeated season and win a Super Bowl?
Oh, well, he could have done it in 2008, but he choked.
He didn't choke, Bree.
Ooh.
Bree on purpose.
Hey, remember that mixtape, DJ Woo Kid?
Yeah.
Woo.
Let me tell you something. I'm about to go in on the Steelers right now. Wait, I've been saving.
No,
I've been saving.
I was just kidding.
Bree knows.
No, that's why I slowly turn my head. Yeah, we might let him know and choked. I know that. I know that.
I wasn't.
That.
No, I mean,
okay.
I told Frankie, of course Brady's going to say that.
Yeah, I think everybody would say that.
But for him, it's different.
Because he's never went undefeated and won a Super Bowl. Exactly,
because he lost it. See, that's the difference. And he talked shit. He did. He said, "Oh, nobody's like we get held to under 19 points," and he lost. And I think that there taught Brady a lot. So I see.
You think it humbled him after that Super Bowl?
I think so. I think so. I mean, it would humble me. Now, granted, it wasn't all on him. It wasn't all his fault. You can't stop a miracle catch like the dude caught. And the fact that Eli escapes the clutches of the defense and throws the ball, you can't. And there was more to that. A full-out blitz against Eli with Plexico burst in the end zone. You can't do that. You should have went zone and covered. But
that was a great Super Bowl, by the way.
But every Super Bowl they played in and they lost was still good. It was never by a lot of points. I think the most they lost by was against the Eagles, 8 points. Everything else was within a 3.4 point game. So I mean, I don't blame him. I told Frankie I would give up my second and third Super Bowl for him to get his undefeated.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh, go ahead, Jim.
If I had 7 Super Bowls, I have the luxury to say I could give up 2.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you have the luxury to give
that is true. I have a question for y'all real fast while we're talking about Super Bowls. What is your favorite memorable Super Bowl play?
James White crossing the touchdown against the Falcons, the end zone. Actually, Julian Edelman catching the ball in the middle of the field against that defense when it got batted up. I could probably name a couple of plays from that Super Bowl that's memorable.
June, what is your favorite Super Bowl your most memorable Super Bowl?
Really special.
I'm just asking, it's like a moment that happened in a Super Bowl.
It's really special. Anything in that Super Bowl is going to be great for him, okay?
So I have a few of them, right? And I'm going to actually rank the Philly special number 3, right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm The number 2 is gonna be Brandon Graham, stripping the ball from Brady. That was huge. I loved it.
He saved you.
Woo!
That play saved you guys.
I loved it. And then the first one I'm gonna go with is that first touchdown from Alshon Jeffrey that folds through from the 50-yard line. I mean, if you look at that pass and catch from Alshon Jeffrey, this dude laid out. I think he probably touched the 300 section of the damn stadium. They came back down, grabbed the ball, and
2 feet
he
inbound.
scored that touchdown, man. But no, that catch right there, that's what set the first touchdown of the Super Bowl for the Eagles. So that's why I have that number 1.
That's good. I told you he could pick like 6, 7 of that game.
I'm gonna go for more, but I'm not right now. We don't have enough time. But I could.
It's only
So
one.
I have 2 actually. I only have like 2. Okay. So they're both, of course, Pittsburgh Steelers touchdowns, Super Bowl games. The first one, or my number 2, would be the San Antonio Holmes toe touchdown. That was amazing. I remember watching that in the 9th grade. I was freaking going crazy. Mom's like, got school in the morning. Your brother and sister sleep. Shut up. So, and then my number 1, I was in the
like
9th
3 years
grade in
ago.
2009.
I was in
That was
the
like 3 years ago.
I was in the 9th grade in 2009.
2009.
I was a freshman.
No, we met January 2009. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Good year.
And then my number 1 is also from that same Super Bowl, was the interception by James Harrison, 100-yard touchdown, and he passed out in the end zone, and nobody realized he passed out till after like 5 minutes of celebrating, and he was still dead.
The big boy.
That's funny.
That was the fastest run of his life.
Listen,
It's the longest run of his life.
there's a lot of memorable moments, and not just for my team. I think when you look back at we have 100 years, right? 100 years of the NFL. And then just you got the 50-something years of the Super Bowl. You can find something, like even everybody brings up the Joe Namath putting that one up in the air saying he won because he promised to win for the Jets. I had to bring that up because it's the last time they won anything. But
one more question before we go. What is your most memorable playoff play in the last 10 years? Most memorable playoff, not Super Bowl, playoff play.
Jerome Bettis. No, Big Ben stopping the run back of the fumble of Jerome Bettis at the 1-yard line. When you said that, that's the first thing that comes to mind. That Ben saved that. Now, I'm pretty sure there's other things that I could think about, but Big Ben saving that game.
What about you, June?
Can you repeat the question one more time so I could develop
in the
answer?
last 10 years, what is your most memorable playoff play? Not counting the Super Bowl, like a play that happened during like the playoffs before the Super Bowl. Any like wild card, like any like the entire playoffs.
Honestly, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. I think what Cleveland did last year, in the beginning of the game. I mean, I think that they no, and I'm not getting mad.
All I said was okay.
I'm not saying that to take a shot at you. I'm just saying it in a sense of
not like Philadelphia like winning the NFC like champion prior to going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, I could have said that, but that's going to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, like, that's the most recent thing. And I'm saying it in a positive aspect of that was a hell of a game because you guys were coming back anyway. So y'all started from the bottom, almost made it to the top. But it was a hell of a game. That play right there, you take away that play, you take away that play, y'all win the game.
That's fair. What about you, Bree?
Of course, it would have to be my husband.
You said my husband.
It would. Stephon Diggs, like 10 seconds left, touchdown against the Saints. Remember that play?
Oh, yes. Yes, that was bad on that safety back there. He should have got
Oh my gosh.
in the eye.
Then they were at the 40 in their field, yeah.
Yeah, they're on this side, and he
They
caught
were
it.
on their
Ran
side
back,
and
yeah.
he caught it and ran. Oh my gosh. That will forever be my favorite like playoff memorable like moment. Like, and everybody was like, Diggs. I'm like, oh, now y'all know who my husband is. I wanted him to stay low key and wanted him to stay like, I low key wish it wasn't him that made that play because now everybody knows who he is.
Yeah,
From
no.
that play. It's like, no. That was mine prior to that play, and that's forever going to be mine. So
I'll tell you what, that was a good. I remember that play. That was deep. That was heavy. That was
icon.
all right. So let me do my little closing remarks, and we let Bree for last because since she introduced it, she can close out. Yo, look, I'm happy to be here again. Again, crazy week. A lot of different things going on. It's good to have an escape, a way to get out and forget about everything going on. Discuss some football, laugh and joke. I think this is probably one of the best episodes we had in a minute. So I enjoyed it. June?
Hey, it's a blessing as always. But like promised in the beginning of the show, the only reason I'm showing you what I got you is because Bree said that she wanted to see it.
So what you got?
All right, it's nothing big. It's not rims for the truck.
I don't want no rim truck.
It's very small. However,
Is it a
I've
coin?
seen it and I said it is a coin.
Oh, I knew it. You and coins.
It is a coin. You know, that's my hobby. But I seen it and I said, man, I gotta get this for my dog. I just have to. So here it is.
Oh,
7-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Super Bowl MVP. Oh my God, Lucy. Tom Brady.
Look at the other side.
Oh,
Look at the other
it's the
side.
Bucks and the Patriots and one. Oh. Oh, he's gonna laugh.
no, I laughed. It was dope. And I'm about to cry, man. You're making me feel emotional. You know what I'm saying?
This coin was actually on back order, and I told the dude, I said, "Hey, I need it. I got a dude. He's in between worlds right now. You know, with the Bucks and the Pats.
Don't do that.
And as soon as they came
one?
in, he hit me up, and I said, "Bam, I'll take it."
Hey, man, I appreciate that, June. Look, thank you, brother. I do. That means a lot to me, bro. And that's
so beautiful.
That is. Thanks.
What do I get?
You know,
what do I get?
big fat.
I'm getting a good co-host as well.
It's coming. I promise.
Okay.
Anyway, hey, happy Cinco de Mayo, bro.
With the water.
Bree, I don't know why you're not drinking tonight. Out of all nights.
You know how bad my hangover was like Friday?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty bad, but you could have made it.
But okay. So closing remarks. I hope everyone has a great, wonderful, productive week. It's okay to have bad days. Just know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I hope everyone keeps drinking their water, take care of their skin, get at least 8 hours of sleep at night. Go take a walk. It's nice outside. Go get some fresh air. Tell somebody you love them. Give somebody a hug, okay? Play with your pets and your families. I hope everyone has a great, productive, safe week, and we will catch you guys back next Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in to Frank's Unsolicited Advice. Bye.